Think about it. This attack on Herman Cain was particularly vicious. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're a white conservative male, yeah, you get some heat from the American left. But it's nothing like this article towards Herman Cain. It's nothing like the hell that they put someone like a Walter E. Williams through, or a Dr. Thomas Sowell. And by the way, if you don't know who Walter E. Williams and Thomas Sowell are, do yourself a favor, get their books, do some research, read about them, learn from them. You will be shocked, you will be impressed, you will be influenced. But that's another topic. If you are an African American who, Clarence Thomas, oh man, do they go after Clarence Thomas? There was a demonstration last week where some nut job leftist organization had some people on camera saying that Thomas should be lynched. What the? But it's not just African Americans. If you are a female who dares identify with the conservative movement, if you're a Sarah Palin, if you're a Michelle Bachmann, man, is there a vicious set of reaction that you get from the left. They go after female conservatives and black conservatives much more viciously than they do any of us. We white conservatives have it good compared to what they put female conservatives and conservatives, African American conservatives, Hispanic conservatives, midget conservatives, gay conservatives, or whatever other disadvantaged status you want to put out there. What the left does to them is just absolutely horrendous. But I think there's a reason for it. The reason that the left goes off on a Herman Cain, a Walter E. Williams, a Thomas Sowell, a Sarah Palin, a Michelle Bachmann, are because these are all people whose very lives have proven the flaw in the leftist way of thinking. You know, the left will tell you if you're somebody that can be considered disadvantaged, if you're African American, Hispanic, female, middle class, working man, midget, gay, or anything else you can think of. They will tell you that you have been wronged by America. They will tell you that you cannot make it in America except without the help of the American left. And except without the help of government, there is no hope for you. But yet the lives of these people I've just mentioned are proof positive that that is not the case. These are all people who have been successful in a lot of cases outside the realm of government. Sarah Palin, Michelle Bachmann running businesses and running families and, you know, coming from outside the realm of the political establishment to do well. Thomas Sowell rising through the ranks of academia in a very hostile environment to prove an awful lot of what the academics believe about race and class to be absolute hogwash. Walter E. Williams talking about economics in such a manner that he's seen as a traitor to those on the left when they notice his skin color. So there's a particular piece of vitriol that the left has for those who are in their minds disloyal to their group, to those who believe in their own individualism above and beyond the idea that they have some sort of loyalty to their group. It sickens me and it's disgusting. If you're part of a disadvantaged group and you don't play ball with the leftist agenda, hell hath no fury. Put on your flame retardant suit because it's on as far as the left is concerned. You know, there's a real danger to any human being, black, white, whatever, when it comes to the idea of group identification over individual identification. When you are convinced to subjugate your own self-interest for the interest of some greater collective that you didn't choose to be a part of to begin with, you give up your own freedom. But that's what the American left wants. And that's why they're scared to death of people like Herman Cain. And they're scared to death of people like Michelle Bachmann and Walter E. Williams, Thomas Sowell, etc. But you know something? Those who currently reside in those disadvantaged groups that the left is so eager to point out to us, the sooner that those individuals within those groups see themselves as individuals and not as group members, the sooner that they start to think for themselves, and many within those groups are starting to do so. Believe me, there's a silent uprising coming, I believe, from these groups. The sooner that individuals within those groups start to believe in their own individual identity rather than that of a group, that they believe in their own self-interest and focus on their own self-interest of themselves and their families, and more people start to do that, that is when you will see truly positive change start to come about within those communities that are so desperate for it. You know, the 20th century and the Great Society has proven that government interference cannot assuage the ills of the minority community. But individualism can. The free market can. Capitalism can. Conservatism can. Herman Cain and all the rest know this. And it's the American left that are trying to keep the curtain in front of you so that you don't realize it. They need you to be poor and stupid to keep voting for them. But you don't have to be that way. You can believe in yourself. You can believe in the greatest nation in this world. And you can succeed. Whomever you are, you can succeed. Whether the left wants you to or not.